the upload for work is more work. So the essence we are here is this. Is to also remind you and also put you back to track in case if you have forgotten that while you are here in Osisioma is to do the same thing Alex Otti is doing in the state, or even do more in your local government. And that is why I miss everybody, among everybody in Osisioma local government. We are fortunate to be called the chosen one. And the essence of that is because even the human beings and the God knows that you have the capacity to perform. And we are here also to remind you that you have a core of duty, which is performance.
Development is in the grassroots, where the seat of power is in Ngwa here. It's a local government. When the mayor there do fantastic job, he will even relieve what the governor, or will complement what the governor is also doing.
The place looked like we're just starting now. The good thing was that we have seen that efforts now to change the narratives. The setting of the drainages is a welcome development. And I'm sure that from there, more things will come. But I needed to express that disappointment. So I can imagine how you also felt. I'm not sure if you come here always before you became the mayor.
No,
exactly. So I'm sure you would have felt that same way the first time you last stepped in there. Because I'm sure you wouldn't have imagined the level of rot on ground. For me, just to keep encouraging you. Our governor is doing well. But that is the problem. There are also expectations on people like you and all of us. Whatever we can help, at least so that if we don't achieve anything here, let it be said that this local government became beautiful.
There are two roads to access this local government. This is the Kapara Road here and the High Court Road. Where did you come from?
The backyard.
The High Court Road. That's the best road you can right now, because you can't even try this. Joshua will tell you. Now that road that you also came through, if you stop by and ask the women selling, because you know those ones will tell you the truth. Yeah. Talk to them about the state of that road before December. This road you saw, I put 30 trips of sand before I graded it. 30. It's a 650 meters road. It's not up to 1 kilometer, but about 30 trips to show you how bad it was.
So when they fly, you have a helipad.
And you don't know what's bad. There is the High Court on that road. It's called High Court Road. There's the town planning people on that road. There's INEC on that road. Do you know when I did that road in December, all the agencies, they had to come to thank the local government. That was just grading. So if you are doing a new area, it actually should be new. This is, Chairman sir, this is my office here. This is where you came in through. All this will be stamped, concreted. This will be a parking place. So when you come in here, this is outside. This is outside on this is the major road. This is actually the gate you're supposed to come in through. So you came in from here. So we have, the thing is, you know, you have to make plans, and then when you see it like this, it also helps you, drives you. So we have a lot that have gone wrong, but we can't keep complaining. we have to start from somewhere. We have to start, and we have to start working, and we have to put things and processes in place that would help us achieve that. So your observations are noted, but what you even saw is something we have. So as I say, if you go in and you ask the women selling on that road, how was this road in December?
Mayor, I'm the guy, I'm the Grenonti. Oto Ainje here, I'm here gonna go for. Ainje about south, Ainje about north. And let him encourage to do more. Your signature has been written on Osisioma local government. And I want you to do things that will write your name in the sands of time. So that any time you get for here, I guess Israel will can be here. These are what happened. That is what I've been telling anybody, that people that I've met, both at Okwa and all the rest, that make sure that your name is written on the sands of that time. And then man, not every kind of so many other local governments like because in the people there can absorb a lot of things. They can't absorb. They can't absorb anything. This local government is their means of livelihood. And when that means of livelihood is cut off, there will be protest. So I want you to please engage everybody, the workers, because the workers are not here, bro. When we get telling you, when men are nothing with you, they go to the back and stand another thing.
Why it seems like we are emphasizing on the local government? The government is not only the environment, but that's not national environment should also be neat. That's right. And if after tidying up here, you'll be able to tidy outside, and although you can as well start from outside and come inside. But the most important thing is this: be very strategic in your budgets, like what is it called? Your capital projects. Do you understand? Because some of the current pattern is you tie everything to budget, to project. So be very strategic with your projects. Do you understand? Don't desire to play at the gala. Do you understand? But like he was mentioning of going on air, don't go, leave that. Do what you're supposed to do, Kobo or Hakarashe. Or will not announce you. Half from the radio.
It's part of it, man.
But that's what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. The focus should be on performance. Not like one of the things we did. Sorry, I'm not continue. We were asked to bring projects for the range of 100 million.
Yes.
Now, the biggest project I have is my park. Now, you see, there are things that produce money, and there are things that don't produce money.
Yes.
The problem we have in Kaduna today is that the governor is angry with everybody that most of the things that those things are not funding the loan. So they are now using money which is also. Also 80 years too, all 18 too, as if maybe it goes small.
It's not generating money.
It's not generating. So you know what I had it. My markets, I'm doing roads in the market. I have 5 markets on the Osisioma. Most of those markets, I went to Inyimba Kamgara. The entrance of Inyimba is so just carry 100 meters. For 100 the first entrance. And it will try so I said, okay, I'm coming for this road. And so I'm compiling market roads. Because it is why you will need to walk into the market. And walk out. And man, storage fees now here and there. And man, all kinds of money now here and there. If I don't up that market, I can't even up my, and some of them money, shop. So if your house is in a good place, your rent they are different from if your house is in a bad place. Yes. So those projects are not like graded because now, they grade like 20 roads.
Everything I will grade.
Okay, I haven't graded one. Funny enough, the road I graded in North is 13.7 kilometers. Now, 13.7 kilometer road is no joke.
Is a ring road there?
Yes.
13.7, cutting across 3 wards. But if I grade, I would have graded, someone will say I graded 10 roads. Ask the person, what is the distance?
Yes.
How many kilometers?
How many kilometers?
10 roads out, how many kilometers? So there are things that will give you money. Your markets, your park. There are things that don't give money. Rural grading, that will just help the people. So why you are doing the one in the Madaka to stimulate the economy? Can you ever the one in the to generate revenue?
I'm glad you are standing this way. You know, be very, very strategic and tactical with what you're doing. And I'm glad you have mentioned one of them, 3 of them, that is very important and very strategic. Because these are the things that will leave your reign. Yeah, when it was also time, and you also give your successor a kind of a foundation to work with. So, very important. And finally, you are the executive governor of Osisioma local government. Your voice here is the voice of Alex Otti. You meet with Alex Otti, you know his vision. So I am glad that you, some way, one way or the other, you have keyed into that vision. And I want to encourage you to key into that vision in totality. Because Alex Otti might not be here and he might not be here often. But for why you are here, he's here always. That's the essence. He's here always. And as much as possible, try to work with your leaders around and everybody, because the essence of what this whole thing is good governance. And that's the whole essence. Abia Mecha, May Market, Mecha. At the end of the day, as at the time you came, we have about 1,000 supporters. And by the time we finish with the market and the road and all that, we will now have 50 supporters, if not done well.
In every ramification you can think about, from infrastructure to the people to everything. So the workforce, everything was down. So you had to start applying, interventions in different sectors at the same time, because you have to get everybody working. So like I was just explaining to the chairman, you came in, the workers don't have a system to work. You don't have a photocopier, you don't have a printer, you don't have a system where somebody can say, you do a letter and so everything was done. There's a business center right at the gate. It was the local government that's their main customer. They didn't put it, the person set up that business center purposely for the local government. So we had, and some of these things are, confidential information that shouldn't be seen outside until decisions have been reached, or people, security information, all kinds of stuff. So we had all kinds of issues. Right now, we have not had light here for years. We now have solar systems in the offices. So even
Functional.
you were in my office, you saw it's functional. The whole light in the office, even we had an AC on, the windows were shut. It's the solar system we have installed, and courtesy of His Excellency, because he's funding these projects. What we do as mayors, we outline these projects, hand it over, and then the funds are provided, and we hit the ground running. We have water rectification that have gone around the local government. Previously, you come into this place, you even see a toilet you want to use, you have to fetch your water from somewhere, and systems were not working, but all that is what we have. The offices are okay now. We have printers, we have system, we have the office at least functional. Then you come to the local government, the road assessing here. You saw what we are doing on the High Court Road. That road was impassable before now. For years, 10 years going, impassable. But today, you can just run through it in less than 2 minutes, you are here from the express. So we've done those and many more.
Sorry, permit me to use this word. As known as Masupioti Hon Kwama. And now on new Ajubo Eni. The truth there is, one of the most important things is that the chairman understands the vision, and he's keen into the vision, and he's well rooted into the vision, and so far so good. because every local government has its peculiarity. Some met their local government more lively than how he met his own local government. So you may not quantify or use the other person measure to measure him. But so far, he is doing well. And my final word for him for today is for him to be encouraged and to do much more. He has shown us his template, how the environment is going to look in the next 2-3 months. And by that time, we'll also come back here. As you can see, he's a man of taste. And I am sure that by the time he finished with Osisioma local government, his person, his nature will show itself here.
We are here talking about governance. We are no more talking about party. And I think we have stepped out of party organization, party structure. What we are doing now is governance. And all of us have been pursuing the goal of Dr. Alex Otti, the goal of a new Abia. Like we have met in all other local governments, there's a new breath of fresh air across the 17 local governments in Abia State. And this is kudos to the governor, the performing governor of Abia State. He has done well. He has energized all the local government. I think from the inception of this tour, all the local government that we have been to, there's a new lease of life, there's activity happening, there's testimony. People are happy, the workers are happy, the local government are happy. And even in my own local government, there's a new lease. I told you before, some of the roads were impassable, but now the access road there is passable. The front gate is also getting attention. So this is a new lease of life. We're happy with Dr. Alex Otti. It's not about party, but the state is moving forward. The local government people, workers are happy. Everybody is happy.
The state is wearing a new garment, if you all will agree with me. And like the scripture said, when Christ was leaving, he said that he's leaving, but he's leaving the Holy Spirit, that is the Pentecost day, who will console. And the essence of that is because Christ will understand that while he was on earth, that he cannot preach all over the places at the time. So what he now did, he began to have disciples. And that is the reason why Dr. Alex Otti cannot govern Abia State alone. And that is why his disciples are the 17 local governments with their deputies. For that reason, so we are expecting that Abian North will also look like what we are seeing in Abia State. As long as we can so I give an album, and I met so our visit today will be very brief. So from my own part, I want to encourage the workers to try as much as possible to work in synergy with the mayor. The mayor is a human being, not infallible, and he is not Mr. Know-it-all. So anywhere you feel that your idea is superior to his, mostly in the progressive nature of this environment, quietly with humility, go to him, share your idea, bring it as a suggestion. You don't impose it on him. Or build an issue, and I say, and I can be again. It's an exercise that we'll keep on doing, and it will come again and again and again. But looking around, and we'll have our men on the ground also who are reporting the input and the effort and the laxity in Abia North. The mayor is learned and also teachable. So, and I'm sure not somebody that can actually work with the leaders and work with everybody in the council. So, Manasulu, because what you owe him at this time is support, encouragement. Rally him, ensure that at the end of the day, his name will be written in gold in Abia State. And all of you also will be proud that at a time like this, it was during our dispensation that this was actualized, this was actualized, this was achieved, that was achieved. And the Abia State people are so much in a hurry for you to complete that which you have started.
It's your heritage. Every time you pass there, there's something that will always show you that it's an old building. So you must find a way to retain that. You see, the shoes are so big. When they were constructing this building, or when they finished it, the most important thing is that the person that commissioned this building in his tenure, which is 1 year, didn't know that today he will be in this office. So he has left an indelible mark there. We also want to believe that you should also look ahead between the next 20, 30 years, that somebody else with similar relationship will come around and see that which you have also learned. And I trust you to do it.
Mayor, I've had everything. Ejim Yamuru Expo. Ejim Expo Mlaba. Ejim Expo Mlaba. Jisike. Even Bebe Kanye. Chineke mere ebere go onye mbụ afọ. And you nwere capacity. Ile anya la ọchịchị ka egbo. Chineke mere ebere. Ndị niile nwere capacity across board. Ga-abụ ndị nọ n'ọchịchị. Ọ bụrụ ya ndị ime engineer this new Abia. Because people who want capacity mbụ ndị nọ na the strategic places. So I mean encourage. Because anyị ngara anyị ngara ịchọ ha ndị anyị dị mere ndị aba ndị mere anyị achọwanụ maka ha ga na-eji ọbụrụ mmadụ nwere a ga-eji ebe ọfụtara ga-eji eme so onye ndị mere ya ada eme ha na-eji esi eme ihe ụfọ mbụ maka echi otu ịdị imekọ egbo ọ bụla imetara gboo ọbịa nga idu aga to the next position nke azụ a ga-ịchọ minista a ga-ịchọ hewe he ndị ọdọ ụla he ndị ọdọ he nọ na gọọmenti so mmadụ asị jisi ike na ka ichi. The sky is your limit.
Mayor Car. Because Nkemo have charge to quality the more. Basara Nenda, because the major business in Abawa is Wafia. And that's only we are, and that's only Kentaya. I charge how you are environmental health staff. However, Nerio to Abakwatolo Afifia ime got on one, Nanyuku Dr. Alex Otti. Because what can name did that old habit away Afifia got that. You memina nega na a cocoa no question ifo. You could suppose you're the guy, I know the honor. So instead of war in Abia office, a Luga, how are they? Jenny monitor function Aubagaga Fifia got that. What you meant now, I represent the benefit of the good work. Now you put Dr. Alex Otti on that.
The quality of work we're doing it the way we run it in the private sector. Everything is result oriented. We're looking at the result. Every Abba person has a story to tell about town hall. When you look at my office, this is a store, but I'm not bothered. It is not the office that does the job, it is the man that does the job. When we're looking at considering projects, we do cost-benefit analysis, we look at the cost per beneficiary, because we look at the estimated number of beneficiaries, then we see whether the project demonstrates value for money. Nothing stopped me from saying, okay, I need a bigger office. All I need in this office is the desk and this thing. That's what I need. You know? And that's our factory. That's where the job is done. Like Honorable said, Abba Town Hall qualifies to be a listed building. If it was in the UK, it would have been a listed building. A listed building in the sense that the structure, especially the standard, is not changed. The Abia Town Hall is very significant, not to only Abia people now, but Abia people worldwide. It is significant to Ngwa because when the owners of Abia came, they came through that place. They settled at number 4 Igodebeni Road, which is the present day Nepa. And this place used to be their meeting point, and their market then was at Bata. You know. So when they now moved, and it was time to build the town hall, I said, okay, since this was a meeting place of the people originally, they can now build this place. You see, everybody that has gone through Abia has a history. I was talking to a friend of mine that used to be a PAMSEC, a federal PAMSEC. He said, Uche, people must make sure that you do a very good job at the town hall. That in those days, they remember lining up the streets to receive Dr. Azikiwe, you know. So we're also going to put a brief story about the history of Abia. Now, people are calling us worldwide to commend what Dr. Alex Otti is doing. You know, Dr. Alex Otti is doing a very good job at the town hall, you know. So we are very happy to be part of it. Now, 2 purposes. 1, tourist attraction. 2, when you get anything again. I'm happy here now, very soon, you know, although this government won't need anything. But government to come in future, nobody will remove it. So we're securing it.